Cheers, everybody. We are back for another edition of Bourbon on a Budget. TJ Pittenger, Brendan Sonnone, and Ben Cock coming to you live on Draft Week. We've got an exciting episode tonight that we're super jacked about.
I'm so jacked. I am so jacked.
Jack Daniels about.
Was the joke I just made. Start to jack.
It was just okay. So, what are we going on tonight, Sonnone?
Other than Ben's awful joke. So we're going to combine two of my, I would say, top 5 loves, if I'm including my wife and my dog as part of that. Yeah, we're combining the NFL draft, draft format, and ballet while drinking alcohol. No, so we're going to combine drafting with bourbon. We're going to marry the two together.
Drafting?
The technique of driving very closely behind the person in front of you to gain efficient...
The melting of two hot metals.
I hate you guys.
That was a good one.
All right. Anyways, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some bourbons and draft them to our teams, and whoever has the best bourbon at the end.
Are we voting at the end of this, or how do we get to determine who
I think
wins?
we're going to ask our listeners and friends to weigh in days from now and make this an irrelevant practice. No, you're not.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, Ben. So there's going to be some rules here to this that TJ will explain more articulately than I articulately. Well, won't you? But Ben is sure to screw up those rules and not understand the assignment. So it's going to be an interesting couple of rounds here as we go ahead and start drafting soon.
10 rounds with Jose Cuervo. It was an old song. It was one of my favorites.
10 rounds with Jose Cuervo.
So we've got a draft tonight. What we're going to do, and how did we come up with the list for the draft, Brendan? Do you remember?
I do remember. I'm not blackout drunk yet. So basically what we did was we just went through the last year of shows, went through all of our reviews, and anything that we've reviewed, we put on our board to draft, if you will. So just like NFL teams put prospects on a board, we put our previously reviewed bourbons or ryes or whiskeys in some cases on the board. And we categorized it into 5 different categories to kind of create a tier system, if you will. So, yeah.
So kind of a fun thing. And I'll share this really quickly so that people can see it. I'm not sure how well they can see it here. Maybe I can.
Well, I hardly know her.
But, kind of fun. We have, there we go. Look at that. Look what we're doing. Zooming on in.
Hello.
Did we fix the Jack Daniels one yet? No, we did not.
Can we?
Brendan got confused with On the Bench and Bird on a Budget. So we've got a budget category, a budget plus category, so maybe something that's just above that budget range, a beyond the budget, stuff between $50 and $80, a store pick category, and then an allocated category. What we'll do is we'll pick 2 from each category. We'll randomize an order. We'll do a snake draft, and then we'll come up with a list of 10. Can we trade picks in this?
Ooh,
no.
What? Let's just see where this goes. I'll allow it. I think that could make for some fun shenanigans potentially. The fact that Ben said no made me want to do it even more.
Immediately, I was like, "Oh yeah, we definitely need to do some pick trading." So this should be fun. We will start with the highest bidder, and by the highest bidder, I mean whoever ends up winning on this wheel of death. Brendan, pick a number.
3.
1 through 5. Okay, 3. So we're going to shuffle 3 times.
I didn't know it was 1 through 5.
2, 3 shuffles.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we're going to click
shuffle.
Spin.
Great.
We'll spin 1 time for first. And then we'll remove a name and spin to see who gets to go second. So we are spinning. Oh!
Show it to me.
Show it. I need.
Sorry.
That was fake. Fake news.
Big boy. Big boy play there. Yes.
Brendan is our winner. Okay, so we'll take Brendan out.
Brendan's going first. The worst.
Ben, pick a number 1 through 4.
6.
1, 2. It was 2. You picked 2. Shuffle and spin. So who goes second and who gets the back-to-back pick? Ben will go third. I thought for sure that was Ben. So, all right. So
This game
we
is rigged.
have our order.
Ben's already losing.
Brendan?
The first
Ben.
overall pick,
Oh,
right?
TJ.
Oh, sorry.
Are you going to show the list while we're doing this? That way people can kind of like watch along.
That's a good idea.
I am.
Yeah. Watch along as I read it out loud.
Okay, so back to this tab, and we've got our budget, we've got our budget plus, we've got our beyond the budget, our store picks, and our allocated. Brendan, you have the first pick in tonight's draft. Wait, let's back up just a little bit. What are we drinking tonight for the draft? And what are you drinking for the draft on Thursday?
All right, so let's explain real quick before we get into what we're drinking. So TJ mentioned budget plus, beyond budget, store pick, allocated. I think store pick and allocated are self-explanatory. Budget is sub $35, budget plus about like 35 to 45, and then beyond budget is like $50 to $80 bottles. So that's how we kind of categorize these. What I'm drinking tonight is a Kentucky Spirit by Wild Turkey store pick from, where was it? It was in Mississippi. High Cotton Wine and Spirits. Friend of the show, Jason Noe, picked this up on his travels about a month or two ago, sent this down to me. I popped it open after he gave it to me, and I kind of let it aerate a little bit since then. This is a really, really nice store pick. Very nicely done. Quintessential, if you will, Wild Turkey product. Woo. And then during the draft, guys, I'm going to Las Vegas with a couple of my best friends, and we are going to hopefully get blackout drunk. I don't know if we're going to actually go to the draft, the NFL draft in Vegas. Then we're going to go to the sports book, throw down some prop bets, and drink copious amounts of bourbon and
are you actually doing that for like real life?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
When's
we just
the
made a play.
Thursday night.
Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well,
I wouldn't be doing.
I was like,
where are you guys?
Talking about?
The draft was happening.
It's like
Brendan is a huge draft nerd.
Like, stop lying to people. You can see you in your house.
I'm in Las Vegas. Can I do the Las Vegas background? That won't be fast enough. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking. What are you guys drinking?
Where are you staying in Vegas?
Planet Hollywood Hotel, which I guess is like right in the middle of the strip. And
yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time in the hotel room if you catch my drift.
No, I'm catching your drift.
Okay.
Ben, what are you drinking? What are you drinking on Thursday night for the draft?
Ooh, Thursday night for the draft, I'll probably be drinking. I don't know. I mean, water. I don't really watch the draft, so anyway.
Come over for the draft on Thursday?
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
like watching people call out names that you don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. But tonight, though, I'm drinking Maker's Mark 46 cask, an OG, a throwback to our wheat month. And no, it's not. It's not. It's our toasted.
No, it's our wheat month. Weeder.
Wheat
I hardly
month.
know her. That was King of the Hill.
Oh, King of the Hill wheat. This is like sleeper. So yes.
Oh, it's a sleeper. Cask. That's a draft vernacular right there.
Sleeper. Ben. I barely know her.
That's terrible. Okay, so I've got something that we're going to talk about a little bit on Thursday too. An Elijah Craig 2015 barrel proof from 2015. So kind of a fun one. I think I'm going to switch to something else soon because it's almost out and we got 10 rounds to go. So one different whiskey for every round.
10 rounds.
Look at Josh also drinking a little Wild Turkey product while watching the show. Thank you.
Hola, Josh.
Hello.
No Ben. I got way too much going on for comments.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. That's why I shouted it out. I'm trying to help you out a little bit.
My man Josh, we're sitting on the deck drinking Rare Breed. You know what?
We've never reviewed Rare Breed. I think that is
way
a crime for a bourbon on the budget show to do one of the best.
Oh, we did
budget cast drink.
Let's get to the draft. We got 10 to go.
Okay, up first in tonight's draft, Mr. Brendan Sinone. First pick.
Brendan is on the clock.
I think there's some strategy in this, by the way. Brendan and I were talking about different strategy the other day. I don't want to give it away just yet, but
all I know is that you guys have talked strategy, and I have not even looked at this. So,
well, we'll stall a little bit since you're picking third and fourth. And
go ahead and pick.
All right,
my strategy.
So I do have a strategy.
I remember my first.
Yeah. Brendan is waiting to hit puberty. He's hitting puberty right now.
I remember my first strategy.
I don't think my voice cracked as much as I just started choking. So I do have a strategy to this. I don't want to reveal it to you guys, but a big part of it was picking first. It just so happens I am going to pick first. I think
I'm glad that your strategy was pick first. Yeah, that's
it's
literally everyone's strategy.
Executed.
Jeez.
So I'm looking for spots where I'm going to find value, okay? But also, since it's picking first overall, there needs to be a heft to it. There needs to be some shock value. There needs to be gravitas and pageantry and everything that should be done with a draft. So I'm going into the allocated section with my first overall pick. I am picking our top-ranked whiskey of our first year doing this of 2021, Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, to really just set a beautiful foundation for my next 9 picks. Great
What
start.
A strategy.
Woo!
Went straight to the hardest stuff to get. No one would have saw that coming.
It is a draft. I'm trying to field the best.
What a genius move.
It is a draft.
Yeah.
And so I think that kind of makes sense because usually you draft the best quarterback overall.
The best player, the most valuable, unless you're the Jags, which they're going to screw that up this year. But never mind. I won't go down that rabbit hole.
So I'll go next. I love that pick. I will tell you, if I had first pick, that's probably what I was going with. So I think you crushed it with that. I think you did a fantastic job. I will go first.
Second.
And I will take second. Yeah, good call.
TJ's drunk.
Yeah. Great.
I will take, because I was kind of going with that one too. That purple's a little too close. Let me find like a red or something.
Pink.
I will take is this Blue Note store pick our store pick that we just reviewed on the show? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take our Blue Note store pick.
Wow.
Okay.
What a terrible decision.
That's a homer pick.
What a terrible decision. Jeez. These people are falling apart. Y'all are falling apart already.
All right, Ben, you get 2 picks here.
Okay. Number 1.
Wait, real quick. Why was that your number 1? Why was that your
terrible
your
decision?
Starter? Yeah, it's a little surprising.
Terrible decision.
I don't think it's because it's a banger, but apparently
so there are only 6 store picks, and so there's less variety there. Like all of the store picks will be gone. Not all the budget, not all the budget-ish, not all the budget beyond. And when I look at all these store picks, there's definitely some. I mean, the EHT single barrel mash bill too, like that's a great one. But
no talking about other picks coming down the road. You can't.
I don't care.
Take
Ben can take what he wants. He can read. I just think that's the one that's going to have the most sentimental value to us.
Okay.
When you get to pick your own store pick, like, it's like LeBron drafting Cleveland, or it's like Cleveland taking LeBron. It's your hometown thing. I just took LeBron overall, number 2.
Okay, for pick number 3, you have to lock down Stag Jr. The fact that TJ passed on Stag Jr. to go and choose Blue Note, terrible decision.
Ooh,
we didn't rate Stag that high.
Ben, that's that's a good choice, Ben.
1,000% a good choice.
I don't want to explain my strategy, but that is a brilliant choice.
Jeez.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Hold on. You're now picking the first pick of round 2.
Yeah, the way we're determining who wins is by the viewers, right?
Yep.
Okay. For the second pick, or the first pick in the second round, Ben is going to pick Blanton's.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh boy, that's
terrible. No,
that's a bad pick.
Okay.
Do you want to give some reasoning behind that, or you just want to move it on?
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck with pretty much any of the other allocated items. The only other thing that I'd be looking at being is like super allocated would be Wild Turkey 1. But I think if I'm going to round out my profile, having a Stag Junior high proof and a Blanton's to just kind of just be as a full team. Blanton's is a hitter for a reason, so he's there.
Oh, he's placating towards the crowd too as part of this. That's what that is.
I'm going to take best available because that's what you should do with early picks in the draft. And I'll use up my second store pick, and I'll take the EHT single barrel.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
kind of an allocated as well.
That's a good one. That was number 3 on my big board, TJ. So that was a good one. I thought I was going to have a chance to swing around and get my Damn, I thought I was going to be able to get 1, 2, and 3. Oh well. All right, so this is interesting because as we're going to finish up round 2 here, Ben's out of the allocated business, right? He's done. No more allocated picks for him the rest of the way, and TJ's out of the store picks.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because one of you's out of store picks. I didn't want to pick any store picks early because I thought all of these are really, really good at different levels. I think there's no bad store pick that we're going to pick from. So
correct.
We're all gonna
it doesn't
quality.
even matter what you get left with in that.
So yeah, I didn't want to touch that early on because
Yeah.
I figure we'll be. I mean, I think the E.H. Taylor one is super. You'll never find anything remotely close to that again.
It'd be a terrible decision to make your first 2 picks out of.
So here's what I'll say about the 2 store picks.
Awful.
I think I have the most unique store pick. I think I have the biggest hitter as far as the store pick goes with the EHT single barrel 2, and I have the one that has the most sentimental value with the Blue Note.
Yeah,
so I think I hit all 3 of those.
I think if you went one or the other early on, but it's all right. We don't have to like each other's draft necessarily, right?
That's literally.
But yeah, I thought
my guests are going to be hella impressed if you just want to know.
All right. So for the second pick my second pick, final pick of the second round, you guys are going to be surprised by this, but I think this is going to really screw you guys over later on in the draft here. I'm going to go to the budget plus section. Now I'm going to take 4
Terrible decision. Jeez.
Character concerns there. I'm going to take the 4 Roses single barrel, which was one of our highest valued bourbons. I think it's a crowd pleaser, and I think in that price range, one of the best values on the bourbon market, so that's easily attainable. So I'm going to go with 4 Roses single barrel, 35. Yep.
I like it. You have another pick.
Interesting.
Oh, damn.
Interesting.
Thank you.
You guys are choosing wrong.
Oh, great. Sports.
All right. So I didn't think I'd get to this point with 2 out of my top 3 already in the bag. So I'm going into round 3 here. We got Widow Jane, Decadence Bourbon. Just kidding, Joe. Love you. Man. I am going to go with. I know this is not great. Oh, you know what? All right. I got one that I absolutely love. I think this is great value. And
I think I know what you're picking, and I'm mad at you for it.
I don't think.
Can we trade this pick?
Yeah, let's. I want.
Well, I don't know what I would get later, so
I'll trade you this.
I don't know
pick.
how to trade picks.
I will give you this pick right now.
No, there's no trading picks.
And you shut your mouth. I will give you this pick right now. And you give me, and then we just switch picks in the next time where you're ahead of me. So next round, then give me your second.
TJ, he's not choosing what you're choosing. You're acting out of fear. I know what you're looking. I know that you're scared that he's choosing this, but it's so wrong. He's not going that. He's looking at the wrong. No, I don't believe Brendan is smart enough to choose what you're thinking that he's going to choose. So no.
I know what he's afraid of me picking.
I know exactly what he's afraid of.
I might be picking that.
No, it's not.
So what I want is not just, you know what?
Which category is it in? Which category is it in?
I'm not telling you that. I'm not giving you my board, but it is in the Beyond the Budget category.
Oh, he's coming for it. He's coming.
I knew it.
So
don't be a loser.
If you want the right to pick what you want right now, you have to give me.
Don't be a loser.
No, go ahead. It's all you.
Oh, damn it. I was bluffing. I'm not going to take your stupid 1910.
I know you weren't. I was like, come on.
But I am going to go with Smoke Wagon Small Batch.
That's what I knew you were taking. But once I saw the 1910, I was like, you can just take 1910 later.
Okay. I'm going to go with Smoke Wagon Small Batch. I think that's an extraordinary value, even in that price range. I think it's awesome. I love it. It's, again, going to be another crowd pleaser. People know Smoke Wagon is
easy for you to say.
All right, TJ, after all that, you're up.
I'm going to pull a Ben here and placate to the crowd and go with Michter's 10-year rye. We didn't especially love that, but I think if the crowd's voting on stuff, I think that's one that is going to bode well. I think it might bode better than the Michter's Barrel Strength rye does, based on just crowd kind of voting and approval and stuff. So this is me drafting. I drafted LeBron earlier. I feel like I am drafting Baker Mayfield just to put him into Cleveland right now because the crowd wants it. So, Ben, you're up.
Another terrible decision. Jeez.
You sound like Trump.
Okay.
Everything you say is like, oh, he's a terrible decision. Nobody could vote like me.
I mean,
Or
come
I
on.
pick
Like
me.
we're fighting for allocated right now. I mean, geez. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and
Use your
lock this
limbs.
down because the next most contested category is beyond budget. And so the right picks right now are rare breed rye.
It's a good one. That was high up there for me. That's a good pick.
Yes, rare breed rye and Old Forester 1910.
Oh, suck it, TJ.
Those are the. I'm telling you, there's not a whole lot left in the beyond budget that is like, oh, I can't wait to grab this. No,
I don't know about all that.
These are the two.
Disagree with that. Disagree with that completely. I'll take in the beyond budget category. I'll take the Weller 107.
Yeah,
I think that's an absolute banger for that category.
Banger.
Much
more sought after than either of those that you just picked.
Oh no, I'm talking about drink, baby. Drink.
No, Weller 107. I barely know her. Brendan?
Let's see. I will tap out of the beyond budget market here and feel pretty good about this. I don't know if this is going to get me a ton of points like for fan voting. This is a great bottle, and it probably should be in a more expensive category because it's a $100 bottle. So I'm getting this in the $50 to $80 category range. That's Heaven's Door Redbreast finished bourbon.
Ooh, that's a trash pick.
No, it wasn't. That was so good. Geez. You guys like that?
Way to fall on that sword. We're all fighting for that one.
What? That's an amazing bottle. You guys are fools. That's a really good quality bottle. You're dead to me.
You have another pick.
Yeah, I'm writing down what I picked there. I feel really good about it. I'm out of that category.
Wait, that was the Redbreast 12?
That was the Heaven's Door Redbreast, not the Redbreast 12 cast strength.
It's more embarrassing.
What?
Really? Are you kidding? Oh, geez. I would have respected you more with the Redbreast 12 cast. Come on.
Jeez. All right. We are now going to go to the fourth round. I think this budget plus, I'm about to tap out of this. I think it's a pretty crappy talent pool here. I think there's only like 3 or 4 good ones. So to get 2 of the best, I am happy with that. Now, do I want to get...
I have a question.
Yes?
No questions.
So we're doing 10 rounds, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But you said we can only do 2 of each section.
Right.
Correct. There's 5 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. But sorry. I start and end rounds. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? For the budget plus, I will go with a crowd favorite. This is nice, simple layup. Gonna get me some brownie points. I'll go Eagle Rare. I think that's a solid choice. I don't think it's flashy.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I think it's fine at this point in the draft. This is a value pick. TJ?
It's a good pick.
Yeah.
I will go with I'll get into that budget plus as you know what? Yeah, I'll get into that budget plus as well. And I will go with the Maker's Cask Strength. That's one that we really liked.
Yep.
You're getting a cask strength for less than $50. I like that. I like that pick a lot.
I know the talent pool is bigger for the budget than the budget plus, almost twice as much. But like, I feel like there's much better selections in the budget than the budget plus. Like, it's kind of a crappy grouping for us.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ben.
I would agree.
I would.
Okay. Geez, you're right. That does suck in the budget.
That's why I wanted to sell that stock pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna. Man, yeah, yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to lock in my 2. I'm gonna probably go. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go Russell's Reserve in the budget plus.
Oh, that was the first one we ever did, and Ben recommended it.
Aw. The problem is you're really fighting for life in that budget plus.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go double rye as well. The Four Roses is complete garbage. Willet Pot Still, garbage.
Woodinville Rye.
Chattanooga 111 was the only other one that I was like, this is a decent bottle. But I think for overall drinkability and presentation, you have to go the Russell's and double.
See, so I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm going to. Go ahead.
How are you going to say sorry? Go ahead and keep talking. I was going to say that puts.
I was talking to myself.
Oh my god, that puts us over the halfway point of the draft. Thank God. It's
going well. 25 minutes. Yeah. We're doing great. So I'm going to take the Chattanooga 111, but because there's no urgency now that you guys are done with it, I think the Chattanooga 111 does fine there, especially for your 10th pick. Like if you think about it, you get Chattanooga 111 in the 10th round. I don't think Double Rye is much better than Chattanooga 111.
The problem is Brendan has to choose. So if he chooses that, you're locked into.
No, he's already gone.
I got Eagle Rare and I got Four Roses Single Barrel.
So I'm going to get Chattanooga. I'm going to get Chattanooga 111 in the last round of the draft.
Fellas, that's why I did Four Roses Single Barrel so early on. That's why that was my second pick, because I looked at that bracket and I said, oh, that's trash. There's trash in there.
Well,
so I'll do a beyond budget here. And I think this is the best beyond budget that exists at this point. I'll go with this Horse Soldier here.
Single barrel?
Is that what you gave us the other day? Is that barrel strength?
No. That is single barrel. I gave you barrel strength. So you did not get Horse Soldier barrel strength.
Well, that's choice. That's what.
Yeah, that's beyond budget. It's not allocated or.
I would have chosen that then, but you indicated Horse Soldier single barrel.
I didn't,
which is completely different than Horse Soldier barrel strength.
Yeah, sorry. He ran a 5. Okay, he ran a 5 flat.
Okay, go ahead and change my Blanton's to
no.
Pappy
We're
23.
moving on.
Because that's what I meant by Blanton's was Pappy 23.
It's what we reviewed.
That's what it was.
It's what
Just go ahead and change it. Pappy 23.
It's what we
go ahead
reviewed.
And change it.
Have we reviewed a Horse Soldier single barrel?
Did I mean double rye? I meant Michter's Midwinter Night's Dram.
What's it supposed to be? Horse Soldier what? Single barrel store pick? What's it supposed to be? Barrel strength? Oh, just the S&B
barrel strength.
The S&B are flipped around. That's your fault, Ben.
Yeah,
for not getting that.
Single barrel is a total thing. Barrel strength's a different thing. I remember looking at that and being like, "Oh, that's not the barrel strength," because that's not what it is.
Well, Ben, it's your pick. Sorry,
I would have chosen barrel strength.
Wait, it's my pick.
That wasn't an option.
It's my pick.
Oh yeah, it's Brendan's pick. Sorry, Ben.
Also, old Horse Soldier barrel strength is a more than $80 bottle, so it doesn't fit in that category.
Here,
Brendan, what the crap, dude? This is ridiculous.
80 plus, 50 to 80 plus. Because it doesn't fit in the store. It doesn't fit into store pick or allocated. So, of course, it would have to be there. So, I think I got a steal. That's you know what that is?
Chosen that if I knew that that's what it was, but that's not what it was. You can't just change the names.
That's just poor scouting on your part, Ben.
Yeah,
I literally looked at it and I was like, "Oh, that's not the barrel strength. That's the single barrel."
Well, you got to know when to hold them.
Jeez, what a terrible decision that was.
Well,
okay. Okay.
Is it my pick? It's my pick.
It's my pick.
No, we're circling back. You did double rye, Horse Soldier, TJ, and now it's my pick in this round.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I've been so mad.
Just change it to whatever you want. I'll pick.
What a big baby. Let's see.
Just following the rules of what it says.
Well, now it says something different.
I know. That's the problem.
So I don't think I have to worry about either of you guys taking this because you both have gutter palettes. But the fact that this is around at this point is going to score me so many points. And it's an amazing bottle of whiskey just because you don't like something that's aged 17 years. No. Wild Turkey 17 in the allocated is so damn good. And you guys are just, that's ridiculous that you don't like Wild Turkey 17. That's my allocated.
It wasn't good.
So I took Wild Turkey 17. Now I'm going to circle back around. I'm already filled up with Budget Plus. I'm already filled up with Beyond Budget. So I can either go in the budget. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go into the super budget category. I'm gonna go with Old Forester 100 Rye. I love that.
That's a
So
great
good.
pick. Absolutely fantastic pick, Brendan.
Thank you. Not as good as like if you were able to find a horse soldier barrel strength at this point in the draft.
Yeah, and then just change the name of it to horse soldier barrel strength.
So at this point, I'm going to get Chattanooga 111 with my 10th pick. At this, I'm going to get Wild Turkey 1 with my 9th pick.
You don't have,
so I
you don't have to pick that one either. Yeah. Oh, he's going way too far ahead of us. Okay, go on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like I'm taking those two late. But I think all I have left is I have 1 budget plus and 3 budget or 2 regular budget ones. Oh wait, no, that's the Chattanooga later. So I think at this point,
sure you don't want Blood Oath 6 in the allocated?
No,
section?
I'm fairly certain. So this budget's tough because there's some really good stuff in here. It kind of hits on a lot of stuff. So I think that for my budget, I think that there's only one way to go on this, and it's with the Kirkland single barrel.
Oh, he's just trying to stick it to bed now.
Are you kidding me? Holy crap. What a terrible decision.
I think that the fact that you're getting that at 120 proof,
terrible
you're getting
decision.
a liter of it.
Terrible.
Right? You get an entire liter, and it's $20. It's cheaper than just about anything else up here. Yeah, give me the Kirkland single barrel. Ben, you're up.
Man.
Okay, so
that's
I'm looking at. No,
it's like taking Sam Bowie.
What a terrible decision. Okay, so the move here, I'm gonna go to Maker's Mark Stave Finish.
Oh, Ben, that's a good pick. Damn it.
Yeah, come on.
This
man.
1910 that Josh is drinking. Shout out, Josh.
Move 1910. This is smooth. Yeah, it's a great bottle.
Let's back up. Josh asked, "How do you rate a store pick? Aren't they all different based on the factors that can be involved?" We rated all of these. So it's like like we've tried all of these. These are all our ratings through the last year. So kind of remembering back to what we had when we rated them. Sorry, Ben, you were on your store pick. You want the Maker Stave finish?
Give me the Maker store pick.
That's
and then for my
body, shout out Sean.
Yeah. Whew. And then for my second bottle, I'm gonna go for you have to lock down one of the greatest budget bottles in the history of budget bottles. I don't know why this is even in this selection.
Sazerac Rye.
Give me Sazerac Rye. That is a stupid good bottle.
It's a good pick.
You're missing out on that.
I think value-wise is probably better than Old Forester 100 Rye, but I do like the Old Forester 100 Rye better.
Sazerac Rye
flavor's better, yeah.
What is it? It's a orange bomb. Man, it's so good.
Super citrusy. All right. TJ. That was a good double around for Ben there. I like that. It was a good back.
So this is my last pick because I've already my last two picks are the Chattanooga and the allocated. So my last pick is
you have a bunch
something
more
out of the budget. Say what?
I don't know why he's jumped so far ahead. It's unnecessary to confuse everyone with.
Well, I'm just saying I have 2 categories that have nothing left.
So
This is my last pick.
Except for the next
3 more picks.
This is the next one that he has some potential competition for. I think is what he's trying to articulate.
Yeah, good point. So this is an interesting one.
Toughy.
I'm between 3 on this budget here.
Yeah, because
you guys want to know what 3?
No, because I still have to pick one of the budget, and so does Ben.
Okay, I'm between.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let me know your allocated picks. That's what I care about. What's your allocated?
I'll do that in the next round. You know what? Let's go 1 liter again. Early times, bottled and bond.
No, you didn't even like it. That was gonna be my 10th pick.
Yeah, well, it's not now.
What? You didn't even like it.
Early times, bottled and bond. Sometimes you have to take things off of your opponent's draft boards.
Bitch.
I wanted the full liter. And,
yeah, no one was going for that.
Love it. I don't know who's up next. I think it's Brendan.
Brendan's going twice.
Wow, that was devastating. Wow, I wasn't really expecting that. TJ, you're dead to me. Oh, let's see. You know what? I'm going to get out of the budget bracket here. I'm going to go Old Forester 100. Great value there. So
Good choice.
Old Forester budget.
Somewhat repetitive though.
What?
Somewhat repetitive. You already have the rye.
Well, the rye and the bourbon aren't the same. One's a rye and one's a bourbon.
One's a wheated. Ben just can't tell them apart.
No, it's my pick. It's my pick still. So I'm going to. So I hopefully hurt TJ with that Old Forester 100, even though he's not letting it on. That's a. Really
I've already picked my 2 budgets, so
that was
you didn't.
Stupid of you. And so now I'm going to try to hurt. I'm going to hurt Ben. He didn't probably think I was going to take this because I have a little baby boy palate. But you know what? I'm going to take the light whiskey from Liquor Depot here in the store pick to proof up my selection a little bit.
Good job. I like that.
Suckered. You got suckered.
Okay,
Problem is, no one's freaking ever heard of that.
Well,
good luck.
That's true, but everything else
good
is
luck with that.
Quality across the board doesn't matter. TJ's taking Wild Turkey 1 for the next one because he's already told us like 5 times. Ben, you're up.
Wait, I'm not sure.
I'm
thinking about my allocated one. I'm thinking about.
Oh, you're going to announce the pick 3 rounds ago, and now you're.
Has the card hit Taglaboo's hand? I'll take Wild Turkey 1. I'll take Wild Turkey 1 in the 8th round, mind you.
Great, way to go.
All right, Ben, your last 2 picks.
Last 2 picks. Okay. So I need 1 of the store picks.
Correct. And 1 budget.
And 1 of the budgets. Okay. So I'm actually really happy with either of the Taconic or the Russell's Reserve store pick. The problem, though, is I think the Russell's Reserve store pick is like more well-known, and it's great, but the Taconic I think was better. But since we're just going with our viewers' votes, I think we're going to go with Russell's.
It's good logic.
It's a hilarious pick to me because now Ben has literally 2 bottles of Russell's Reserve.
But one's the 90 proof and one's the 110.
Yeah,
so
fine.
You can mix it together and make 100 proof.
Okay. Yeah. My last pick.
No, I get to pick again.
This is Ben's last pick.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, Josh asked, wouldn't our store picks be different than his? Yes. Yeah, they would. But we're still just rating based on what we reviewed.
And like store picks will vary. The mileage will vary with them, but like some, so like the Maker's Mark stave finishes, like I think we've loved every single offering we've had from different stores. So like that's going to have a pretty high quality. The Russell's Reserve single barrel line, like that changes a lot from store pick to store pick. It can be really hot and spicy. This one is particularly really good that Ben picked. So yeah, it'll change a little bit. Our Blue Nut store pick is elite. It's amazing.
It's the best thing on here.
I don't know if it's the best thing on there.
Yeah, okay, LeBron.
Crazy.
Calm down.
Okay.
Both have receding hairlines.
For my second pick.
Your last pick.
Yeah. For my second pick and last pick. I don't see how I can get away from Old Faithful Buffalo Trace. I know you're like, wait for that.
I thought maybe Ben had a stroke and kind of went back in time to when he thought Old Tub was good.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace, man. That's the way to go. You have to grab that.
With my 10th pick and the second pick of the 10th round.
No one cares.
I will go with.
Let me guess, Chattanooga. 111.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but Long Branch is still there. Wait, Willet Pot still is still around, guys.
Yeah, Willet Pot still sitting there. Small batch, four roses.
Small batch. Oh, guys, 3-quart blended bourbon.
Chattanooga, it blended. Brendan has one more pick, and the pick has been made for him. It's the Taconic Double Barrel, which I know he loves. So that's
I love that at the very last pick. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a solid option.
All right, so let's go over our drafts real quick. I'm going to start off and just say I love the versatility of mine. I got a maple syrup cast strength. I have a light whiskey. All right, I got a 17-year-old Bottled and Bond Wild Turkey product. Are you kidding me? I have Michter's Barrel Strength Rye at the top of it, just be the anchor. And I have the Heaven's Door Redbreast finish. So something very, very unique. And then just fill in the blanks with like, hey, there's a Smoke Wagon small batch in there. There's a Four Roses single barrel in there, 2 Old Forester products, which are great budgets. And then Eagle Rare. Like Eagle Rare might be the worst bottle I have in this entire lineup. This is an amazing lineup. I skull effed you guys. I skull effed you.
What I do think would be interesting is if we kind of compare. I would love to know, Ben, which one you think is better out of mine and Brendan's. Brendan, same for me and Ben. And then I'll look at you two's and see if I can kind of like come up with which one I think is better. Because I always do kind of find interest in that. I don't think that'll be like an official ranking. I think we'll ask people kind of what they think is best. But maybe like let's take just a minute and maybe Brendan, you go first. You look at mine and Ben's. Maybe the best way. Okay, maybe.
Well, how about this? While I'm deciding, you guys explain what you like about yours and make your case to me and to the listeners as well. So, TJ, tell us what you like other than your awful first pick. Even though
I think a really good way to do this would be to go through each category. And Brendan, you say who won each category. It's hard to look at 10 overall, right? But like who won each category and go from there. So, I think when you're looking at value, the fact that I got Early Times Bottle and Bond 100 proof and 120 proof over Ben's 290 proof bottles, which are staples, classic staples. Buffalo Trace and Sazerac are very good, and we rated them highly. I think when you kind of factor in the value of what you're getting out of my two, they definitely kind of blow it away. Not proof down. The budget plus, kind of the same idea here. His double rye is in the 90s. The Russell's is 100, right? Is that what Russell's is, or is Russell's 90? I think it's
90. So Ben, the proof for has been very, very tepid.
Low proof on those, where I've got another 110 on both the Chattanooga and the Makers. So I'm going to lean towards those, a little bit more flavor, but I do like double rye a ton. So I do think that's his budget plus is good. I think that my Horse Soldier Barrel Strength goes toe-to-toe with his Rare Breed Rye, and the Weller 107 is a little more sought after than the 1910. Again, low proof. Ben being the low proof guy on this is pretty surprising. Store picks, I do. So actually, his Beyond budget's probably better than mine. My store picks are without a doubt better. The Blue Note is better than the Russells, and the EHG is better than the Makers. You may have said that I drafted the Blue Note a little too early, but I'll take both of my store picks over his, and that one's not even close. Obviously, I not wasted, but I went with a really high pick on the store pick. Allocated, I think his Stag is the best bottle, and then I think my next two are second and third, and then I think Blanton's is fourth. So it kind of depends on if you like the shock factor of Stag being first, or if you like a little bit more depth, because I think the Blanton's is kind of a dud. So I would give me 4-1. I'd give him the Beyond budget. Give me 4-1 on that.
Wow. Ben, he just said your draft sucked. That's what I think.
I gave him some credit. I didn't even fight. I mean, I could have said 5. You're supposed to fight for your own. I could have said 5-0.
Wow. He thinks he pretty much gentleman swept you there. What do you think, Ben?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think most of that is all incorrect.
Good argument.
It's hard for me to look at any of these categories and say, yeah, TJ outchose me. That is it's quintessentially false across the board. If you don't listen to me, listen to the open market. If you go and ask, hey, is there a secondary market for Kirkland single barrel versus Sazerac Rye and Buffalo Trace? There's a reason why everyone looks for those bottles. It's because they're great. So for the budget is blown away. The only place that I would concede that he's maybe in line with me would be budget plus. Chattanooga 111, great. Maker's Mark cask, great. Double
you
rye,
like your store picks more?
Also great.
I think the store picks are all I think we all walked away with really good store picks. So it's tough to find a distinction.
Right?
There.
Yeah, but with the EHT Match Bill 2 and the Blue Note, I mean, come on. My store picks are better than both of y'all. That's the one place I think I won.
But that was you did win budget, it. Go on.
He literally has one bottle that is Weller 107, and then another bottle which you just made the name up of. So that doesn't even
He's
that doesn't even
still so
count in this
salty
decision.
about that. He's
That doesn't
so
even that doesn't
salty.
even count in this. The store picks, my Russell's Reserve Single Barrel and Maker's Mark Stave. Maker's Mark Stave is the always buy, never bad store pick.
Blue Note's the
That
same way,
is
though.
period the best, right? And then of course allocated Stag Junior and Blanton's. My picks
Noted
speak
Bland's
for
lover.
themselves. My picks speak for themselves, whereas TJ's picks need to be explained and justified. Just look at my picks and be like, man, who would people rather buy?
All right. Real quick, I'm going to go down the line here. I like how Ben just undercut TJ's points entirely. It was really nicely done. And he's got a nice shirt on, too. I like your style. So for the budget, let's see. I like both. All right, that's a wash. You both have good quality picks there in the budget. I don't think there's someone who's significantly better than the other. For the budget,
does the extra proof and extra juice factor into that or no?
I mean, Sazerac Rye is like.
When was the last time you found Sazerac Rye on the shelf?
I can get it wherever I want at Sam's Club for like
Pretty
$23. I got like 3 bottles behind me here.
Not bad.
Live the dream.
All right, but I mean, that's all good quality. Like I think we all came out well with budget.
Remember how well Costco treated you? Just saying.
Awful. Yeah, you know what?
Exactly.
Oh my, and TJ, you stole my early times bottle and bond. Dead to me. And gets the budget.
No, that's not how that works.
Budget for Ben. Brendan picks Ben. All right,
I can't believe he picked 290 proofs, and then the same thing on Budget Plus.
Some of us like to not just like nuke our palates, TJ. Some of us have this refined taste where we can find and enjoy the simpler things in life. All right, Budget Plus.
Yes, Jason. To answer Jason's question, yes, we reviewed all these,
yeah.
And I agree. Bland's over Larceny Barrel Proof. An absolute idiot.
Larceny Barrel Proof. We have to look at the best undrafted ones. Larceny Barrel Proof is up there.
Larceny Barrel Proof? Come on.
The Red Breast 12 cast strength. I know where this is a bourbon show, but like that's a really great bottle.
Larceny Barrel Proof? No.
And then I don't know how.
There's a reason why TJ had that going into like the 8th round and still was like, nah.
I don't know how it went in draft.
We both took allocated early, and TJ had free reign of Larceny, and he was like, pass.
But Ben, you should have taken Larceny over Bland's. All right. So what's next? Budget Plus.
Real quick, Jason, while you're here, look what I'm drinking. Little high cotton Kentucky Spirit. All right. So for Budget Plus, TJ with the Chattanooga 11 and Maker's Cast Strength is really solid. Those are higher proof ones. Good, great values.
This is the only section I would concede.
This is TJ. I mean, the double rise, both are very solid, Ben. I don't think those are bad picks, but TJ gets great picks there. So TJ gets that one. For Beyond Budget. That's not accurate. For Beyond Budget, I got to be honest. I like Rare Breed better than I like Horse Soldier, and I like Old Forester 1910 better than I like Weller 107.
Weller 107 is not good.
I got to go with Ben there. For store picks, I'm going to give that to TJ by a hair. So we're tied up going into the final one. Wow.
This is an interesting one.
Oh, man.
Because, so here, do you agree with me,
guys?
Ben?
My allocated picks are so much better than both of yours. It's not even
I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that. Ben, you like Wild Turkey 1 better than 17. Like, I beat him there.
Brendan, come to your conclusion.
Okay, so here's the question I have for Ben before we do this. Ben, will you agree? I think you have the best one.
Yes, period.
And
there we go. That's it.
With Stag Jr., you have the best of our 4. But then with Bland's, you have the 4th best of the 4.
No.
Yeah, I think
the Michter's 10 Rye was, but the Bland's.
Michter's 10 Rye is not good.
Bland's is not good either.
That's my bottle, and I didn't choose it. That's how bad it is.
I am open for business. Say something nice about me. Whoever says the most accurate, nicest.
You're the best member of Knowles 247. And that doesn't just count going forward. That counts.
That's retroactively with Josh? Wow, that's a good one. All right, Ben, I'm going to give you a chance for a rebuttal, but that's a really good start.
You're the worst.
TJ, you won! Yay!
Okay.
I don't know, guys. That's split 2.5, 2.5. Like, there was strengths and
weaknesses. There's no reason Wild Turkey 17. Wait, which one are you? Oh, you're Heaven's Door. Wild Turkey 1. Do you remember drinking that? Like, you even remember that?
Ben was better. Ready to crap on it, no matter whose it was.
The Wild Turkey 1 we liked better than the. I remember drinking it with you. We liked it better than the Michter's Toasted Barrel when we drank them head to head. So yeah, I like that one a lot.
Different person.
Okay. Ben versus Brendan. I'll do this a lot faster. Brendan, you don't have to give.
I'm great. I won every single round.
So yeah, I like Brendan for budget. I like Brendan for budget plus. I like Brendan for budget beyond. Store pick, I like Brendan. Allocated, Ben was close on this one. I'm gonna go with Brendan. So no, I'm just kidding. I just thought that'd be fun to do. No, I'm gonna take that back a little bit. Okay. For budget, I am gonna go with Brendan on that one. Budget plus, I'm gonna go with Brendan as well. But budget beyond budget, I'm gonna go with Ben. I think the Old Forester and the Rare Breed Ride are better than the Heaven's Door Redbreast knocks you off. So it's 2-1. Store pick.
I'm pulling that up right now. Heaven's Door Redbreast. You guys gave that never mind. Not that good of a score.
Yeah, I didn't like that very much.
There we go. Plot twist.
Okay, store pick.
I expected you more at 12.
It was really good until it got into value.
Because it was expensive and it wasn't good.
But this was free, and the price wasn't a factor here.
I like on store pick. I mean, what I will say is neither of these store picks are anywhere close to mine. I think I like Brendan on store pick and Ben on allocated because of the Stag Junior. No, the Mictors. I think Brendan probably won this thing. Like, I just want to say that. Like, I think Brendan probably won out of all three of us. Ben, can you do Brendan and me? That's what she said.
Yeah. So I'm choosing me across the board because I had the best draft. So
Ben's still mad about the horse.
It's a tie. So luckily, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the viewers think.
Yeah.
And I had the best draft.
Ben is definitely a Buffalo Trace tater for sure.
I passed on the Weller 107. Pretty much any of the Weller product I passed on.
So bench placated to the common man, if you will. Like
the open market is what you're saying? The open market.
Not the closed market?
I feel like Ben's like one step away from calling me a communist.
Just saying.
All right, Elon. Ben, did you delete your Twitter since Elon just bought
do you think my Tesla
signed up
stock,
like three new accounts?
Do you think my Tesla stock is going up or down after today?
I have no idea what Tesla stocks did to you.
That's someone who got it at $400. It's doing all right. Doing all right.
Live a dream, Brendan.
All right, that was a good. That was fun. That was a good draft.
Fun. We'll do it next year.
I think I won.
Jason, Jason, I would love to know who you picked.
We need your help. We need to know what you picked.
Yeah, Jason. Ooh. If you're gonna present these packs, the entire teams, who you grabbing?
Whose pack are you grabbing?
Yeah, whose package are you most attracted to?
There you go, Jason. I'll add it back. That way, Jason. If you're watching this live, again, we'd love to know whose pack you'd be grabbing.
Don't forget.
I think my selection is very solid.
I think Ben came in a solid top 3. I think Ben's definitely third.
Oh, definitely top 3.
Oh,
maybe top 4 if you count in character concerns.
Yeah, I think Ben's top 3. Yeah, Jason picked TJ. So good job.
Wow.
Brendan. It wasn't even particularly close. I had a strategy going into it. TJ kind of threw me for a loop a little bit with that EH Taylor pick. But
TJ had the best store pick though.
Oh, good. He invested his first round collateral on the most loaded position group.
The problem is Jason hasn't tasted my Michter's 10 rye.
Oh, and Jason, for the record, loves
Eddie.
loves.
Eddie, what's up, Eddie? I'd be grabbing bids. That's
bins.
right. Eddie's the boy. Eddie's the boy.
Yeah,
Eddie,
right.
Come on.
I was gonna hire Eddie before tonight. Nah, he's definitely fired.
Eddie's definitely gotten demoted. Dead to us.
That's right.
Is Jennifer, so Jason, is Jennifer watching? We need a tiebreaker.
Jennifer's always a TJ fan. She's gonna pick me.
All I know is that TJ lost. Me and Brendan won. TJ lost. That's it.
We need a tiebreaker, but I scolded.
The tiebreaker is that TJ lost. That's the tiebreaker.
Okay. All right. So we've got a scrolling message along the bottom that has been added. You
know what? I'm okay with that.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm okay with that.
All right. You guys have anything you're pursuing or purchasing at this point?
Yeah, we purchased some EH Taylor single barrel store picks.
That was
great.
How was it?
Very nice. It was very good
for a special occasion.
It was between Ben and Brendan. TJ, you're not even in the conversation. I love it. It's just me and Brendan.
That's horse crap. That's horse crap. Not horse soldier barrel strength.
That's not. It's single barrel. Completely different. Yes.
Yes. Brendan, have you bought anything or pursuing anything?
I've done a couple ABC trips recently, and nothing's striking me at the moment. So, yeah.
All right. What are we reviewing on Thursday?
Ben?
We are reviewing a store pick of Elijah Craig from Tommy, Corona Cigar, and Tampa Whiskey Society. 137 proof. Tune in on Thursday. It's a big bomb.
It's
for TJ Brendan, for TJ and the two losers who drafted with him. Oh, Jason said they're going to rewatch in order season 1.
No, it's not. Brendan won.
Cheers.
Good job, Ben. He doesn't know work. Don't listen to Brendan. He doesn't know anything.
What? What?
Don't worry. TJ's not even in the conversation.